In this part, you will see how to use the command line to get some help or to find information about any command. So for many commands, there is something called the man pages. So if you just write man, you use the man command, and then followed by the command that you are looking for. So by typing man ls, I'm looking for the manual pages of the ls command, right? So if I do this, the manual page of the ls command will be displayed. So you will see some short description of what this command does. So for example, ls lists directory contents. You'll see some examples of how to use it, some description, and then the different options that this command accepts, and a description of each option. So you can scroll up and down using your arrows on the keyboard. And then if you want to quit, you just press the Q key on your keyboard, right? So let me do man ls again. So if you want to get help about how to navigate those man pages, you just press the key H. So just by pressing H, I will get help about how to navigate those man pages. So let me just press Q to get back. But just to summarize this help, so if you want to go down one line, just press the down key on your keyboard or just press the return key or the enter, right? If you want to go down one page, then you just press the space. So just pressing the space key, I go down one page, okay? Um, and then if you want to search for some term, then you can type slash, right? So if I type slash here, you'll see this here, right? And then you can here search for any term. So for example, if you forget what is the option that you need to use in order to display, to list the contents in a long listing format, then you can search for this. So let me just write, for example, long listing format. So for example, just this. Then you can see, yeah, different terms that matches what you are searching for. And then you can press N to go to the next item search, right? So N next, and then here I see the -L option allows you to use the long listing format, right? So you find it, okay? Um, if, for example, I want to know what the -S capital letter like this, what this option does, then I can just search for it, right? So let's search for it. So it directly leads me to this. So the -S option, S capital letter, allows you to sort the files by their size, right? So from the largest first, right? And so on, right? So you can press N again to see the next match, right? So you find this, for example. And then if you want to come back to the previous match, you press capital letter N, right? So you go back to the previous match, right? Okay. And basically many commands, most of them have man pages, right? So man cal, right? You can see the manual pages of the cal command and so on. And the man page also have a keyword or an option called k, -k. So if I type k, man -k, this is an option. And then after this, I specify some keyword, right? Whatever is this keyword. For example, let's write working directory. So for example, yeah, working directory. So this will actually search for all the man pages which contains this term, working directory, right? So if I run this, it gives me, well, different commands whose description contains this term that I'm looking for. Yeah, so working directory, working directory. So for example, I get this command which allows me to change the working directory. Maybe this command, print the current working directory, right? And so on. There is also a command called info, and this one provides documentation of commands similar to the man command. So for example, if I print info ls, then I get some documentation about the ls command, right? Some description and so on, right? So this can be seen more as learning guide, but I usually prefer using the man pages. But unlike the man pages that are sometimes not very easy to read, those info pages are designed to be read by, well, by regular people, let's say, right? But I find that the man pages are much more concise, right? So you can find the information you need much more quickly and very easily. So in this course, you don't need to remember all the commands that you will see and all the options for each command and so on, because you can always use the man pages to find out more informations and the options and some examples about any command, right? So please get used to the man pages and please try to get familiar with how to use them and so on.